Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one of my favorite things in the entire world is beating a brand new Resident Evil game and heading directly to YouTube to see what kind of insane times people have already put up on this game. And this one is no different. This is going to be Resident Evil 9, the brand new one that just came out a few days ago, beaten in a record-breaking 2 hours and 7 minutes. Now, I'll reiterate right now because I already know people are going to go to the comment section. Yes, there is an hour 48 run, but it uses infinite ammo RPG. This is a brand new save file, literally as if you're beating the game for the first time ever, nothing unlocked at all. This is literally going to be the most impressive thing ever because I think my first playthrough was 8.5 hours, and this is just a whopping 6 hours faster than my first playthrough. We're gonna be strapped in here. I cannot wait to see the insane tricks. I read some of the comments on Dot's video, and they were like, how have you figured out these mechanics? How did you do the skip here? How did you do the skip here? I'm very, very excited because this game did not seem the most speedrunnable to me, at least without insane glitches, which I'm sure are gonna come. So if you guys want me to keep covering this, let me know. But big shout out to Dot. He's allowing me to react to his world record run. His link, of course, is going to be down below in the description. I strongly recommend you go check out his video because this, the craziest part is that this video is also a few days old at this point. He would manage to do this and be the fastest in the world by a long shot, like days ago. It's actually wild. So I'm very, very excited, man. Also, this is immediately like 100 times less scary than the first time I went through. I guess because you know everything and skipping cutscenes and you know where the jump scares are, and you're probably not jump scared because you've seen them all before. There we go. Get the room key 204. Also, I did notice that basically every single time you go into any sort of numbered area, all the room numbers were like 202 and 204. I don't know if there's any significance to that I was just missing on my first playthrough, but if there is, I would like to know in the comments down below if I'm missing some sort of significance in the Resident Evil playbook. Also, I'm really excited to see this sequence again because that coat that she ran by, I swear flashed as a person for like a slight. I'm still getting chills, man. I'm so bad at scary games. This intro sequence was definitely one of the scarier ones that I've played in a long time. There's the wire cutters. I almost jumped at that as well. Yeah, dude, I cannot wait because Resident Evil, the speedrunners in Resident Evil particularly, always figure out the craziest skips, and it doesn't even require doing like infinite ammo RPGs or anything like that. There we go. So we're gonna skip about a 5-minute cutscene here. It's gonna go back to her back in the day. You gotta follow mom. Gotta try to push mom out of the way. Wait. Okay, so one of two things is happening right now. The one that is knowledge-based is maybe they have already discovered certain sequences and cutscenes and stuff like that are faster whenever you're playing in another language aside from English. Either that or the person who's... I don't know what language this is in, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll hear a word I know later on. But I can't tell based off that one word. Anyway. It's either that or the person running this game is non-English native speaker. But a lot of the time with these kind of games, people play in like French is a big one to have the cutscenes go faster, dialogue unskippable go faster. Also, I definitely missed that jump scare the first time just because. Wait, okay, this is the jump scare coming up. It's whenever she goes down the stairs. There's like a flash of light and it looks like that coat from earlier is a person. I thought in my game. Nope, that was just me, I think. That was just me genuinely tweaking. Yeah, this intro part is a lot of just like unskippable stuff, aside from the cutscenes, of course. There we go, we're gonna speedrun looking at this. Get the, look at the document. Get the disc that we're gonna be using a lot later on. That is a crazy jump, a crazy, what's it called? A crazy leap in time. Emergency exit key. That boy dead. This intro sequence is just as disgusting the second time. Oh god. It's literally just as disgusting the second time. Yeah, people made a very, very good point in this. I saw a lot of people like annoyed that Grace was so like scared all the time. But it's just like, dude, she's like a reporter in the FBI, like an analyst, not like a hardened, war-ridden FBI agent. All right. Okay, this is definitely Japanese. This is definitely Japanese. Okay. And we're gonna skip the first enemy in the game. I cannot wait to see how he gets past certain areas where it's like there's so many enemies you have to kill them, because every enemy killed is a lot less time or a lot more time taken up. Also, I have a question. Whenever you get the RPG, like you buy the RPG thing, do you actually like just spawn with the RPG like frame one? Nice good dodges here. Oh my. He literally beat that section too fast. Wait, that's crazy. He actually just beat that section too fast. Okay. Good. God, this is such a good guide. Another insane jump, by the way. Watching this without cutscenes is crazy. Also, I can't wait to see how they speedrun the mom section, or the girl sections, because it's definitely like an insane. There we go. I got jump scared by that the first time. It's an insane leap to go from to Leon on the streets to literally just in this house, and it's spooky already. There we go. They're sounding the alarm bells. It's crazy to see how much stuff you can actually just skip when you know where you're going. This is the first cutscene coming up where we meet the girl. Okay. Grab the lighter. Yep. Spooky, scary. I was like crouch creeping everywhere during this step, by the way. I was not running through quite like she is. Okay. Time to meet our wait, yeah, this is where it happens, right? Yep. And now she's gonna be there. Yep. A speedrunner's worst nightmare, a really slow-moving enemy that you have to wait for. Don't come any closer as she's pushing her into the... Wait, that's awesome. That's actually awesome. All right, let's see what the actual optimized route is for doing this right here. Running over here, straight over here. God, this section is so well done, man. Okay, then you grab the screwdriver. Beautiful. And then she's gonna come through this door. She's like, can you hurry up, man? Doesn't even wait for it. Oh my God, I didn't realize how many times Grace really stumbles whenever you're playing it in third person. Wait, she's getting very, very close to it. There we go. Oh, I guess you could have just gone this way as well. rather than going all the way around. That makes sense. She's kind of moving. Okay. Didn't even finish the last scary section. There we go. Get the fuse. Get the cutscene. God, that actually would have been more scary than not having a cutscene if they just decided to do that. Skip the cutscene, and we should be playing immediately as Leon. Yep, there it is. Yeah, also the fact that this was kind of just a normal hospital. We asked with experimental theories, but like it was largely normal. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy that there were just like regular doctors working here too, that were not ready for this. Maybe they had separate wings and stuff like that for the real creepy stuff. Oh my god, wait, he's just using up all the Requiem ammo already. I guess you have to kill all of these guys in order to finish this section. The zombie spawn killing is really funny. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess that he only kills zombies in the sections where you absolutely have to. There we go, he kills that zombie while the chainsaw is unable to be picked up on the floor. Yeah, that went extremely well. Oh, I guess you literally lose Requiem at the end of this section anyway, so it's like you might as well just use up the ammo to get through faster. And you have to kill the zombies, you can't just run through them, so it's better to just shoot them with Requiem. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense, honestly. Yeah, like these kind of sections where you're being forced to walk until the dialogue ends might be the kind of the sections where Japanese is the fastest. Or maybe he just thinks Japanese Leon sounds really sick. Yeah, see, because he can only sprint there for a slight second before the next cutscene started. All right, dude, he's already like... I was at... How long am I into this? 13 minutes? I was already an hour plus at this point. This is crazy. Easily an hour plus, if not more. All right. Here's where the game really opens up. That is intro done. That is probably going to be the speedrunner's worst nightmare, having to do that intro. Okay. And get the key card. Completely skip talking to Grace. All right. Let's see what the actual most optimized route is for this section. I wonder if there's anything like any upgrades he's actually going to go for. Or is it literally just gonna be like run the entire time? Butcher here. Whoa. I'm surprised he didn't just run past him. I guess it's impossible. Oh, yeah, he needed a loop around because he can't move the cart. Okay, well that made the butcher section look really easy. This guy really wants the lights off. I wonder how that works, if it's like some sort of cooldown. Skips the pistol on the ground. Crazy. Singing lady is here. Literally not even pick up the pistol off the ground is kind of nuts. Okay, he does pick up an antique coin, which tells me maybe, possibly. Maybe, possibly, he's gonna be buying something from the antique store. Maybe like the increased firepower thing could be good. Okay, Okay, she calls in all the reinforcements. Oh, so he gets this pistol right here. Nice. Grabs the heals. I have a feeling we're gonna see that a lot. The shoot and foot to kick into other zombies pipeline is probably gonna be used quite a bit. Okay, there's the red jewel for the door. Immediately goes over here. I'm guessing this code is gonna be the same every game. The fact that he already has this fully memorized as well. And that's already first quartz done. That's crazy, man. I thought that was a zombie around the corner. I don't know why that. There he is. Yeah, the difference between this and the insanity speedrun is probably going to be crazy. Quartz goes in. 2 more. Okay, jewel goes in the door. Classic. Picks up another coin. Okay, what are we gonna do here? The pouch? All right, I guess it's the pouch is the most worthwhile thing. Or maybe it's just like a nice to have style thing. Key card. Any gambling? Gamble one time, come on. You don't need the world record this fast. I wonder if the zombie voices had to have also been put in Japanese, right? Because they speak a lot. Like one of them's like clean. You know what I mean? So these are the Japanese zombies. Projector, put those guys. That guy on the table stressed me out the first time I played this. Wait, but then the zombie's also saying light on. Is that just the same in Japanese? Uh-oh. Yo! Again, another what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes saved just by doing that? Wait, but the subtitles for the zombies are in English, so do they just have the English zombies? I need to listen to... Okay, wait. Okay, so he's had English subtitles on this whole time. I'm stupid. I'm just now realizing he's had the English subtitles on the whole time. So this guy is definitely playing in Japanese because it's faster. That is confirmation that he's playing with it because it's faster. Otherwise, he wouldn't have the English subtitles on. Or maybe he just really, really wants people to have a good viewing experience. I don't know. Either way, I appreciate the subtitles because otherwise you would just extra not know what's going on. Only 6 bullets left. Have not picked up any bullets at all. The herb has been gotten. Well, there goes his achievement for beating the game without healing at all. Yeah, I heard this part actually in insanity mode. There's a second step you have to do to stop the thing from hitting you. Okay, I don't know how he knew that code, or is that code the same every game? Starts the cutscene. Is there anything to do to make this faster? Probably not. Stuff is still exploding and she's like, time to go. Beautiful. God, it is crazy when you're not going back for like additional stuff and you know exactly where to go off the rip. It is crazy how fast you can make this game look and how simple you can make this game look. Wrench. No save required. Yeah, I know the game has auto saves, but this is one of the old games. You literally just like load back into the very start of the game. Games with that auto save, y'all remember those? If you didn't save, your progress is donezo. Green herb. Is this where we get the first ones that transform? I hated those guys. Wait, was that the butcher? I mean, he didn't get the achievement for it because he definitely has already done that before. Wait, does that one-shot the butcher? That's actually crazy. Okay, perfect. Second set of organs. There's probably an optimal way to put in the organs as well, because if you put in the wrong one first, it like has to switch it over. Okay. Another pouch. Really going for these pouch upgrades, and I'm not sure why. I guess that one's like only a couple seconds, but I'm trying to remember if in any of Grace's parts, if she really needs these gigantic pouches. She is picking up a lot of herbs. Okay. Back to the original wing. I didn't think she's been in half the rooms yet. All right, pulls out the wonder weapon. Goodbye. Yeah, puts them in that order so it doesn't have to like take it out and put it back around. Okay, could not find the pickup slot for that for a second. All right, time for a wristband level 2. Get the raccoon, it's stressing me out. Wait, is that the big baby? I guess going that way, it gives the big baby the room to walk past. And you get one more wonder weapon shot. Avoids another grab there. Okay, how is she gonna do this part? Because this part is so many zombies. She's still stunned, so she can't even move. Uh-oh. Genuinely, how? How is she gonna get out of this? Ain't no way. Using the ability to kind of be knocked through other things when you go into an animation to literally jump through all those guys and then all of them getting staggered because of the kick. Crazy. Wait, that's actually so fire. Wait, so she has the corrosive before even going in here to the Victor cutscene. Victor's gone. Okay, immediately corrodes this. Immediately knows the code as well. Well, at this point we don't even need Grace because she's gonna know everything. All right, there we go. Second thing. All right, so do you go immediately back down to pick it up? Or to put it in the slot, I mean? God, I really should have been shooting zombies with more legs instead of heads. Clearly, I was on too casual of a mode if I was just wasting all that ammo actually killing things. All right, isolation ward immediately. God, it sucks you can't go pre-pick up Grace and then just walk her all the way over. Oh my God! Wait! I just realized I've been calling what's her name Grace this entire time. I've been mixing their names up. Go. Yeah, I've been calling the child Grace this whole time. Whoops. just keeping it the comment section interesting for everyone. I can't believe he was calling Grace the child the whole time. To be fair, she's not long for this world, so. All right. Also, we have not talked to her at all, so she's literally just busting in with an ID card, like, all right, chop chop, here we go. You're with me now. I like how she's kind of scared a little bit before putting on the ID card. Yeah, we're gonna skip that conversation. This section is so silly, by the way. Yep, pretty good, pretty good. I like how that one zombie just loves the light switch more than anything. God, is it this easy to actually dodge them? I'm not kidding. Like, this is ridiculous. All right, this is another section where you have to kill all the zombies. Ooh, that part of the back would hurt. Yeah, if you just tank a few hits, this is easy peasy. All right, there we go. All right, so this section, you do have to kill all of them. Ooh. Absolutely destroyed. Wait, so has she even picked up the blood thing yet? No, right? She literally hasn't even picked up the blood crafting thing. Except handgun ammo. I was about to say, yeah, is she gonna use the wonder weapon for one of these guys? Oh yeah, the one that mutates for sure. Oh, I was always going for headshots with that thing. I didn't realize you could just body shot. Just knocking on the door. Hello? You done in there? Can you read a little faster? Yeah, I think this part is after you kill the last zombie, you have a little, what's it called? Like period where you can't do anything. Emily, that's her name. God, I literally just could not remember, man. Again, she wasn't with us for very long in this game. That's awesome. God, why is Japanese Leon so sick? Alright. How do we do this section though? Shotgun? Alright, first real boss fight. Be immediately going to go for handgun ammo, some shotgun shells. go. Another melee. I'm really excited to see just how optimized some of these boss fights can be. I feel like the one boss fight that I did insanely fast was the Mr. X boss fight. The not Mr. X boss fight. In my casual or like first playthrough. You think this thing would try something else at this point? Is it dead? Oh my god, it didn't even break any of the walls. It didn't even get anywhere. It wasn't even dead yet. It wasn't even dead yet, man. Oh, they got the stacked hand grenade as well. I wonder if he's gonna end up using any stacked hand grenades. I mean, surely, right? They do so much damage. God, this is lore accurate Leon Kennedy. This entire speedrun is gonna be. Okay. Dude, one thing about this game that I'm not even necessarily complaining about, but one thing I kind of noticed is that the beginning is really scary. Like it's full on like a horror game for the first like 2 missions. And then after that, it just kind of becomes like regular Resident Evil all the way through until like one small mission at the very end. Oh. Sorry to cut your act short. God, lore accurate Leon's gonna rip. The greatest animation in Resident Evil history. Alright, we got some Transformers. This. All right, now he has to hold out for a little bit. Oh my god, is it literally just faster to shoot the... Yeah, he's in the middle of like 4 of the transformed ones. Oh god, he's kind of getting beat up. Grab some more shotgun shells. Goes for the execute on this one. Beautiful. Oh my god, I didn't realize how many there truly were. Great parry. God, it's not until you watch someone else like do something and play in a certain way till you realize just how powerful certain mechanics in the game were that you didn't really like use a ton of. Like I clearly was not parrying as much as I should have. In my mind, stronger enemy meant parry less and like play with better positioning, but no. Oh nice. How nice of the devs to have it skip the rest of the animation time once you're done. Nice little axe sharpen. Optimized. God, the animations in this game in general are so good. Wait, so what are we skipping to? The sniper overlook section? Oh no, there's this section first. Well, this one's also kind of a horror one a little bit. The Emily ones are way less shooty McBooty and way more survival. All right, let's see how she optimizes this one. Wait, I did not keep my wristband in my playthrough. How did you? when I finished that section, it took the stuff. All right, that. There she is. Oh yeah, if you just get around the corner before she's there, I guess that works too. It really is. If you know where you're going, you can just straight up outrun her. Like the dark sections aren't even scary. It's just when she has the scripted areas that she like falls into that it's really nerve-wracking. So many herbs. Urban out of control. All right, what is the most optimal route to do this section? Because this is where she comes in. Scripted area. Wait, is it not scripted? She's actually just that far away? Nice little auto sort. Wait, what was the point of the bottle throw? Did it just stun her for a second? So it skips an animation of her like just looking around. I wonder what that was. It seems like that was some sort of animation skip. I would love to know that. That's my first like big question is what was the bottle throw for? Or maybe she just didn't want it in the inventory and was waiting for her to finish her finish her entrance, because it does seem like she takes a second to activate after she jumps down. You can hear her burning back there. I really do think the beauty of Resident Evil and like why these games are so polished and so good are that like even without having like even with just having very high level, you need to find all the joint plugs. The game does a great job of just leading you in the right direction. Like unless you're pretty like lost and bad, like obviously you can have moments where you don't get it, which you know happens to me, happens to everyone. But like generally everyone can like be told where to go without like the most obvious directional errors ever, you know? Like they use it all with like really cool lighting and like kind of exploring areas, and everything's just very intuitive. Which is awesome. Go. Put both of them in. Or like if the girl like spawns in and comes down somewhere, it's very obvious which direction it wants you to run to put you in the right spot for your next step. Without again being like, run this way, follow the objective marker. It's just such a polished experience. I don't know. I love looking at these games just like from a, man, the developers are really, really, really smart and know what they're doing. I feel like each one introduces a new element that just makes it feel better and better and better. Straight up. Another pouch upgrade. Man, again with these pouch upgrades. The heal. Alright, wait. The girl? No, this isn't one of the jump scares. Oh. It is one of the jump scares. I forgore. Also, she didn't even run across the little area where all the grates fell down. Dude, this zombie just like constantly in front of this console is so annoying. That one just let it. You can tell he's ran this run multiple times already because of the fact that he doesn't even like watch the, like he knows which zombies he has to shoot in the legs and which ones he doesn't. Okay, the girl is right there, not even looking at her, but gets the light on first, which is smart. of getting beat up by some of these zombies at this point. Oh, perfect. I was about to say perfect timing through there, but I did find this section kind of annoying. I feel like the way the hanging zombies always would grab you no matter what was really, really annoying. Like, it was very hard to avoid the grabbing. Get in there! No! Gotta wait for the next one. Yeah, it's crazy that the first step of the like insane super Easter egg in this thing is to watch the entire animation of these things falling into this pool of blood for 15 minutes. That is the first step of the crazy hard Easter egg. Like, who thought of that, man? How did someone find that is the real question. I genuinely don't know how anyone found that. Like, it had to have been data mined, man. They just like the zombies community for real. Alright, start the little thing. Alright, so for this part, I don't even think you need to oh yeah, because the second step of the crazy hard Easter egg is to not shoot anything here and just survive until the animation stops. So it's definitely possible to just survive by running around. She is not gonna do that though. Kick him. Oh, I guess no need. I just heard them die. I guess they didn't get up in time. These kneecap shots are the greatest thing known to mankind. Really should have remembered, because I knew it from previous Resident Evil games just how useful the kneecap shots were, but goodbye. It's crazy that like this is not even embellished by a video game. If you saw like this happen to a person, it would look the exact same way. That's so wild to me. Like, that these things are just that powerful. They can do that to like cars, let alone people. Also, I just realized this. Why would the safety ladder go up whenever it's starting? That's when you would want the safety ladder to be down. All right, well, this whole section has... I feel like definitely the first section took me way longer than it's taking her to do this section. But yeah, I think the first section, like inside the original hospital, that section can take you a lot longer because there's a lot more side stuff to explore. This one's very like main quest. That makes sense. All right, having to get a juicy foot out of the elevator. But that one transformed. Monka. Yeah, this part you do have to do a bit of backtracking to go get that spark plug. Okay. Honestly, the ammo situation has been pretty good. Like 42 bullets. She's shooting every single zombie at least once. Rip. Missed the leg shot, runs over. Too much of a time loss. Here comes the girl. Wait, she's like right there though. how is this gonna work? She's like, isn't she blocking the way? Also, that gate definitely hit her in the head. Beautiful. Skip the cutscene. And we've got Emily again. This section would be the perfect time to like put some sort of side Easter egg somewhere. Like if you run a certain path that you can get around the zombies and there's like some crazy Easter egg. Can y'all calm down? You've seen all this before. You know what happens. Emily, you're dead soon. Don't worry. Okay. And death. And is that where she comes up? Yep. Just actual pre-watched. I guess this is just gonna be one gigantic cutscene skip, huh? We're gonna miss the foot being removed. Yep. Man, Grace actually just came in here and effed Emily's whole life up. She was actually doing pretty fine in herself. If you think about it. Okay. I also thought this was gonna be another section right here. I don't know about y'all, but when I first walked down here, it seemed like there were branching paths and like places to explore. I thought we were gonna hang out in the courtyard for a little bit, but ended up not being true. Alright, skip that. Beautiful. God, this is such a good tutorial if you want to get the under 4 hours achievement thing challenge. Just shows you exactly the direction you need to go. I never did figure out what the globe thing was for. Not the globe thing. The other little thing the hourglass. Was that actually needed for anything? Was that like part of an Easter egg or something? I don't know. Because I definitely found it in this room. Nani? Speedrunner's worst nightmare. An unskippable downward elevator time. I guess there's no way to get it back after that, huh? Nice, jump off a little early. Not that it matters, because you gotta wait anyway. Alright, is there like a way to skip all this, or do you just run all the way through? Yeah, you just run all the way through. Because I never inspected that big middle area, because I couldn't. Like, I accidentally found the way to where you're actually supposed to go, which is finding Victor in his office right here. So I never knew what happened if you actually inspected that middle area. Okay. That was not the Victor cutscene, this one is. There we go. And for this part, do we even need to pick up any of the fire extinguisher things? I wonder if he's just gonna use to run through though. Yeah, just for a little bit of added safety. Just pushing all the zombies out of the way. Wait, why does she even need it then? Also realized that there's not, since you're not like really collecting much. Hey, yo. Since you're not really like even collecting much during this this playthrough, I wonder how you're gonna upgrade any of Leon's guns. Because that requires zombie kills, which obviously slows it down. But you need a gun to at least do damage for the boss fights. Or do you really? Poor Emily, man. She was just trying to investigate something. Also, it's a good thing the speedrunner knew to hang left there, because if you didn't, you would just get hit by that box and then have to do a reset. That would probably be a run over. Okay, beautiful. A couple of random zombie spawns in this area, but I think they were just for fun. And let's skip to Emily just effed up. Oh no, skip that part as well.
Sherry, Grace is still here.
Alright, for this Overwatch section, I wonder if you actually have to do the Overwatch, or if you can just like find a way to get down. This is where I'm gonna be interested, like how much gets fixed, but like sped up an insane amount in when people find glitches and stuff. Yeah, he knows the 3 zombies he has to shoot to let Grace go all the way through. Although she's being stupid, there's not even any zombies there. The game just doesn't expect you to have already shot them, I think. There we go. She finally realizes they're all dead and have been for a while. Dude, he is legit just spawn killing these things. Like, actually nothing to shoot at. He's just waiting. Shoot the door. Shoot the door. See, if I'm a developer, I'm putting in a secret thing like on the top of the church or something that you can shoot that will fall down and open the door early. That skips this entire section. I think that'd be sick. I would love for more games to have like these really, really tiny Easter eggs that just skip like small 2-minute sections of the game. Oh. Oh, 2 shots missed in a row. Might have to reset. Bro is not John Evil. Grace, let's maybe try a different method here. God, this part was so intense when I played it, and now watching it back on a speedrun, it's like, really? Ooh, interesting. Saving the rifle ammo where he can for later boss fights, probably. All right, she's finally in there. Beautiful. Waiting for the prompt. There we go. Yeah, I guess we do have like a mini boss coming up literally like right now. God, Leon's so cool. But that other one didn't even get hit. He did it too fast. There we go. I didn't even know there was an explodable over there. There we go. Got one of the exploding boobs. There we go, all three down. Quick reload. God, the precision in which he's doing this fight is crazy. Is he already done killing everything? Oh no, not yet. Go for the back-to-back executes here on the mutated ones. The fire axe like sticking out of the chest there was crazy. Wait, that one's not dead, or is that a different one? Oh. God, it feels like there's so many more mutated ones than I had in my run, but I know that's just because he's skipping the regular zombies so often that the mutated ones are always like, you have to kill them. All right, where are we skipping to now? I can't even remember. Is this where we play as Grace again? Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see the girl boss fight in speedrun format. How is that possibly even gonna work? There's gonna be so many little tricks I learned from this. This was probably one of the most, I wouldn't say annoying, but I like didn't understand the, like what the game wanted me to do the most. When in reality I was overthinking it, I just needed to shoot her to stun the girl. That's literally all I needed to do. Right. That injector got 5 bullets for it. Oh my god. Didn't even realize you got that many. Reload. Cutscene. All right, here we go. Show me the money here. Show me the money. Show me how this was meant to be done. Also, another small thing, she's skipping ladders wherever possible instead of doing the animation for ladders. Which way is this first? Which way is this route? Just running up and cranking it crazy style off the first one. Yeah, see, this is the part I completely overthought. I thought you had to like set up a Molotov, a line of Molotovs. I didn't know you could just literally shoot once and stun it long enough to do this. And I also didn't know the lights would come on. I just need to wait for it to go up into the rafters or anything. Okay. Oh, just turns on the light early. Wait. That works? Wait, it gets close enough to the spotlight to have it be stunned that early? He's like, chop chop, can you get out of the way already? She's literally right next to it right now. This is insane. This made this look so much easier. Here we go. Big stun. And there it is, perfect. And there it is, literally perfect. God, again, this is such a good guide if you want to get this done under 2 or 4 hours. Under 3 hours even. You really want to save some time. And if you want to take a little bit longer, like obviously you have 2 hours to spare with this route, you can probably do the no heals pretty easily as well. And there it is. Oh, wait, you could just use your normal pistol too? I thought you had to use the big guns. All right. Well, this is why we mixed up with her and forgot her name. Wait, why? So in that section, I chose, would you like to save your progress? No, I'm good. So in that section, I literally just, like, my chat was yelling at me to not shoot. So I was like, okay, I won't shoot. But then at the very end, it forces you to shoot. So I wonder, are you not able to shoot even if you're trying to shoot? That, like, you have no actual agency over that? It just lets you aim and then decides when you shoot for you? All right, this section, man. God, I wonder if there would be like ever a way, like a button combination you could press to skip those like mini unskippable animations, rather than just the full-on animations. But oh, the spider! Oh my God, I forgot we're already at the spider. That's crazy. All right, time to see how lore accurate Leon takes on the spider. Wait, are you not supposed to shoot it in this part? I wasted so much ammo shooting in that part. I guess that's just a predetermined section. Heebie-jeebies, man. Absolute heebie-jeebies. Oh, 2 webs at once? I don't like to lose the baby ones. Not gonna shoot any of those. Not even gonna waste the time or ammo. All right, let's see. Let's see how this is done. Okay, he's just gonna climb through the butt. Get the weak spot. The boss fight music hadn't even finished the intro yet. Ain't no way, bro. I feel so stupid and dumb. I am stum. I feel so stum when I watch some of these because I'm just like, how did I ever have like a death on that part? That was one of my few deaths, was dying to that spider. Just like, how, brother? Just do that. What are you, stum? Okay, big question here, honestly, is how upgraded does he get Leon? Because Leon is what you need for the final boss fight. Like, you're gonna play several more sections with Leon. So I'm really interested to see what he goes for. Okay. Gets a few credits just from picking up the credit card there. Oh, get the credit cards. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, how to optimize this section?
妙だ。死体が一つもない。
Where are all the bodies? We're not gonna find out. We do not care. Get us to the next section. We do not care. We are Leon. Nice throw, bro. Nice throw, my guy. Already has the apartment keys, okay. I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing here. It's crazy. So I guess you have to come back with the gas can up there, huh?
ゾンビの大群に遭遇した。
That part's a requirement.
そのはずだが何かある。この辺りに起爆装置のパーツがあるはずだ。
Okay.
シェリー、分配器を入手した。あと2つ回収すれば起爆装置ができる。
了解。そこから周囲を確認できる。
He's like, yes, Sherry. I'm waiting for you to be finished now.
あそこだな。軽電気はあそこか。楽しい遠足になるぞ。
Leon's so funny.
よし、パーツの回収に向かう。
I love Japanese Leon.
了解。私も BSAA について調べる。
Alright, well that's already 1/3 of the way done with this entire section. Not too bad. Yeah, like the semi-auto sniper is so good. I really wonder if he goes for it or not. Probably not though, right? Like, yeah, it's good, but you get an RPG for the final boss fight anyway. And Leon keeps running. Immediately down to the hatch. Again, skipping ladder animations wherever possible. Because we hate ladder animations. I feel like that's the first time I've seen him like double back a second and like be partially lost. Okay, how do you do this section? Because this was also another one of the harder sections. Can you just run past everything? Do you even have to kill anything? God, I had already bought like several upgrades at this point. To just run past, there's no way. Ew. Here. There's no way you're allowed to just run past everything here. You surely have to kill. He's gonna stop for ammo. No, like I said, you surely have to kill everything here. Did the developers do this on purpose? Where you could perfectly get all of the zombies up there? Okay, so no, I was right. You do. Oh no, you don't have to. He's literally just waiting for the zombies to run away so he can do this crank wheel. So Leon can crank it crazy. So now he's just gonna run past everything again and go to the bridge. You don't even have to. That's insane. That's John Evil right there, through and through. Perfect. Got the battery. Again, literally just skipping entire sections that I did. And I'm sure everyone else did. Because everyone goes for the upgrades and every nook and cranny on the first playthrough. I guess you don't even need to go put in the first battery because you need two for it to open anyway. That zombie was a bit lost, I think. Gets the mini Uzi and just runs past. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh my god, I guess all the zombies do crawl up if you don't kill them there. A bit stressful, but once again, not a problem. Alright, I guess you even need to go to the gas station. You do need to go to the gas station, don't you? I believe so. Yeah, because you need to get it to use the zip line, right?
白いスーツを着た男、紹介できるか？
少し待って。データベースにない。
幽霊まで関わってるらしいな。
Kind of weird, out of all the zombies to stop and shoot for a second, he chose that one.
次は中身だ。
I wonder what the reason was. Oh my god. Snapped his dang neck.
ここは火器厳禁だ。
Okay. He's already dealt with the napalm zombie. Oh, I guess it still catches everything on fire even if you shoot it out of his hands though. Okay, this is where it gets stuck in the zombie. Gotta kill everything else by hand. Nice. The big thing is you don't want the zombies to pick up the chainsaw before you because they actually turn into boss zombies if they do. I learned that the hard way. I had a slight chainsaw skill issue. And then I think there's a few more. Oh! Where's the last zombie? Wait, what? Oh, right there. Chainsaw v chainsaw. Oh yeah, these guys take so much to kill. I don't know if I was doing something wrong. So let's see what the speedrunner does, because goodness gracious. Okay, clearly I was doing something wrong because mine did not kill him that fast. It picks up the tracking module as well from him. A little bit of fire never hurt anyone. Again, literally making this look 10 times cleaner than I'm sure anyone has ever seen. And another thing that took up more time in my first playthrough, just a minor thing, but just like something I would speed up in the second attempt is I knew I had multiple like generators to turn on, and I didn't realize that once you fill up the gas can, you had enough gas for all the generators. I thought you had to go back in between each time. So definitely wasted a bit doing that. But it made sense in my head because it was just like, for how much they actually poured into the gas container when we did the first animation out of the tanker, and then how much you pour it into the generator, it's like, pretty sure that was the same amount. Oh, he's not even gonna go for the big box at the back. The BBB. I did have a question about if you could pre-grenade some of the soldier spawn points. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, I guess you can just run over and during all the spawn animations. If you already know what you're doing and you know where to go, you can do so much during the zombie spawn animations. Oh, he is gonna go for this just once he goes back through the second time. Makes sense. Except all the goods. Dude, one thing I noticed in this game is bullets of all sources do so much damage. Like, the soldiers at the end that you fight for like 2 rooms, they like one-shot you. And also these soldier zombies, when they're holding the guns and they just kind of like wildly spray, you can get like one shot from those. God, he's making this entire section look like a walk in the park. Okay. Again, inventory management cannot be overstated. Knew that first mortar is pretty much bound to hit. Yeah, I wonder if he goes to... I wonder if he just immediately goes to where the mortar setup is and just uses that to kill everything, because I did not do that the first time I played. Oh, he's getting lit up by the zombie machine gunners. Okay. Grabs the part immediately. Oh my god, one mortar would have changed me right there. There's so many. He doesn't kill any of them? That's actually wild. I can't believe he didn't kill any of them. One thing I will say I think I did like more about Resident Evil Village is the variety and like types of zombies that you fought throughout the entire thing. This one I think is my 3rd favorite Resident Evil. So it's obviously really, really good. I like it a lot. But I do think Village, like, it's not everyone's favorite, which I totally get, but I really appreciate the diversity and like things you could kill, the zombies, the bosses, and the environments. I feel like that was definitely my favorite part about it. He's been holding on to these stacked hand grenades. I'm wondering if he's gonna use them on the boss. Grenades are kind of clunky to use in this game. Like, I mean, I think that's by design. But like they don't want grenades to feel like you can just toss them out with a single press of a button. They want it to be like a very conscious decision. All right, let's see. He does have some credits here from pickups, so I wonder what he's actually going to use here. Obviously, need to open this for the bike. The part. Yeah. Okay. Does he even go to spin them? He doesn't even go. He doesn't even spin them yet. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. I would have thought for sure he would have spent them by now, but no. All right, he's literally on to the last section. Again, finding the optimal route for everything makes this all just look like such a walk in the park, man. More grenades. God, I forget how many grenades you get in this game if you aren't using them. All right. See how he does this part with the glass breaking. Oh. A little bit stuck there. 1 second time loss. Let's go ahead and restart. Can't be having this in our playthrough. It's crazy because obviously there's like a million micro optimizations you can do in this game. But as far as major optimizations, like I feel like this is pretty repeatable. Like obviously it takes practice, yes, and you're gonna learn nuances that he isn't even talking about because he's not commentating it. But I don't know. I think all in all, this is a pretty cool speed run to do as like a casual run too. Like even if your time is like 2 hours 30 minutes instead of 7 minutes, still really cool to use this route. That's why Resident Evil is so sick. It's so replayable, man. These animations being played back to back are kind of funny. The void. Step into the void. Again, skipping the ammo, man. Even the ones that are right in front of him with nothing going on, he's skipping. Just gonna kill none of them, man. I was about to say, how is he gonna do the glass part? That's how, you just don't. Why does he have 20k credits, man? Like he has not killed that many zombies. Is it counting the ID badges that he hasn't cashed in yet? It must be. There it is. Full on detonator. Beautiful. Okay, this section that's about to come up here where you're defending yourself while the elevator is going down is one of those sections I feel like eventually there's going to be a way figured out to skip this section. Quick run into the wall. Who hasn't ran into a wall once or twice, you know? Who hasn't once or twice in their life? It's been a long day for him. Actually, kind of would have been nice if he threw it and then let them all explode behind him, which actually could have worked, and he would have gotten the kill credit for all of them because it doesn't explode on impact. He definitely could have just kept running and lived it. Already done with the first half of the bridge. Goodness gracious. Dude, you know what the speedrunning this game kind of reminds me of? Is speedrunning old Call of Duty missions. Where you just had to make it to certain checkpoints and the soldiers would like automatically catch up with you. I feel like it reminds me of that, where it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that it wants you to do, and if you're not doing it, it's like, you're not really experiencing the game the way it was meant to be played. But like, it's really fun to just run past everything. Like the Call of Duty veteran speedruns where Oh my god, he got whopped by that thing. Where you just like, you're duck and diving in certain ways, throwing flashbangs in certain spots. Yeah, I guess you don't even have to kill Chainsaw Man. Does he know what's in each box, or is that change run to run? I've always wondered this about how that stuff works in Resident Evil. Like I'm convinced that the game has some sort of system where the less ammo you have, the more you'll find it. Because the game doesn't want you to run out of ammo. Like obviously it means you're not good, but if you're running out of ammo like constantly, surely the game will give you more ammo. If you're just really bad at aiming, but you can stay alive. All right, I feel like after this little section right here, it's like it's literally a sprint to the end, man. It's a motorcycle ride to the end, rather. Oh, and you didn't even have to kill all of them. I don't know. I just feel like there's gonna be some way for people to skip this section. I don't know what it is, man. Oh my god, that guy was really spinning. Like by jumping up the elevator or glitching off and just hitting the trigger point down below. He is saving ammo as much as possible. Like we have not seen him use his shotgun in quite a while. That guy's still alive. What? I also thought he was dead. Not only is he alive, he took like 8 more swings. Nice little chain reaction there. He's just letting them all on you. Not wasting any ammo whatsoever, just waiting for the cutscene to play. Is it also the same Japanese voice actor grunting for Leon as well? Like, are all sounds the other voice actor for each language? Nice. And we're off to the races, where Victor totally does not die. Wait, was there a boost? Did he just use a boost? Was there a boost I didn't even know about? That sounded like a little mini turbo. Few potholes. It's so good, man. Crazy how these dogs are used just for this little sequence right here and then never again. The game would just simply not work without the zombies being slow, I guess, so the dogs being fast is a no-no. Dude, this section reminds me of like old arcade games. Like the ones where you like, you know the ones where you like press the foot pedal to like come out of cover? Just the gameplay and the way it looks reminds me of that. character go? Why is his bike so much faster? How is his bike allowed to be that much faster? That's not fair. Dude, I can't wait to see the lab section with like where all the places are supposed to be really quiet so they don't hear you. I cannot wait to see that section in a speedrun. It's gonna be magical. Stopped a shot. There's literally an achievement for doing that, for shooting him when he's preparing the RPG. I wonder what would happen if he would actually hit you with it.
Oi, oi. Mata ka? Ore wa akirame ga warui.
Just absolute cinema. Lore accurate Leon just riding up a giant building. He doesn't see where this lands at any point during this ride, by the way. He just sends it. Go. And we're back. All right, time for a little bit of jousting here. Who comes up with this, man? We're gonna have motorcycle jousting, and then we're gonna have the bad guy fall off with the motorcycle and have it explode on him, losing his arm, and then he's gonna come back later and morph into a giant monster. Thoughts? And everyone in the studio is just like... so good. I wonder how long a 100% run of this game from scratch would be. Like, you have to buy every upgrade, you have to collect every collectible, you have to do every Easter egg. Probably be a long time. Probably like 8-hour run or something like that. Maybe not that long. I don't know. There's a lot of collectibles in this. Like, even here in Raccoon PD, there's like a couple. Not the easiest to complete Easter eggs. Not hard, but like takes a lot of time. All right, he's finally gonna spend his credits. How much does he have? Just straight up upgrading the sniper all the way. And he keeps the original shoddy, which is surprising because the original shoddy was bud. Excuse me. The original shoddy was so bad. Like, the sniper I could get, because the sniper, it hits really hard. But like, I guess you don't have enough money to do both. He probably wouldn't do both if he could. We got that little collectible, the little bobblehead in that cabinet right there. Took me forever. It was so hard to see. God, everything about this section is so nostalgic. Do you guys think, like, I saw discourse online that people were saying they were like using too much nostalgia in this game, and I was like, I don't think so. It's like, if you go into this not knowing anything about anything, some story stuff won't make sense, sure, but I mean, it's a sequel, you need to know the story stuff. But like, even if you just play this as a straight up game, it's super enjoyable, and all of like the main stuff is like, I don't know. Oh baby, here we go. How do you speedrun this section? Skip the cutscene. Hide from the children. Oh yeah, is there any way to make this faster? Honestly, just for enjoyability's sake. Is this all high? Oh my, okay. Just for enjoyability's sake, we're gonna 2x speed this part. And I think all speedrunners who are doing this would also 2x speed this part, because this part is probably pretty rough because there's nothing you can do to speed it up. And there's no like actual gameplay. Although I kind of like the way the children are laughing at 2x speed. It's like Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's literally like Alvin and the Chipmunks. You can see him trying to crawl out as fast as possible as well. Yeah, this is what we like to call the lunch break. And yeah, everybody get your lunch out. I'm gonna have a strawberry. You already know the speedrunner has done this a million times. Is playing with one hand, like eating, checking Reddit, checking Discord, checking Instagram, reading his chat, reading donos. And at the game's done quick, this is the part where like, this is a good time for donos. Because it's creepy if you've never seen it before, but when you're watching a speedrunner do it, it's like... Also, Resident Evil enemies, just the most blind things on planet Earth. So wait, okay, this kind of does confirm it. I never saw two kids walk down this hallway, but you turn a corner and they're both there. Also, this part confused me because you're supposed to just like peek and then go back, which I got caught on purpose the first time because I was like, I guess you're supposed to get caught. Oh, you don't even have to go hide again. You literally just run back outside. They're gone. Interesting. Yeah, I'm glad we're 2xing this part. Not much going on in the skill department here. Okay, key. Gotta drop it because of course you do. And then literally you just have to sit here and do nothing while they come and walk over. Alvin and the Chipmunk looking at. Ooh, this angle is a great angle to view it, by the way. This is probably where they wanted. I was looking in between the two things. Oh, she just follows him out. Min-maxed to the maximum right there. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. This little toy. Dude, this exact spot reminded me, was it Resident Evil 7 or 8? When Mia comes like crawling up the stairs and everyone was like, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I think it was that 7? Yeah, I think it was 7. Anyway, when she comes crawling up the stairs, that I thought something like that was gonna happen in that hallway the first time I played through this. Upsy daisy, upsy daisy, upsy daisy. Nice. I really thought she was gonna use the fire poker to attack the kids, but then I realized that would be kind of a little bit much. Oh my god, just skipped straight to the lab. Absolutely just skipped straight to the lab. Gonna read anything? Go. And there we go, skip the cutscene, and we're done. Okay. Oh baby, oh baby. Hold on. Yeah, there he is. I guess you didn't just see the cutscene where he showed up, so yeah. Anyway, he's back. Hashtag he's back. Apparently the death sequence, oh my god, you can just run past him there? That's awesome. Apparently the death sequence where he swings the helicopter at you if you get hit by it, it's like one of the coolest death sequences. Obviously, it's not cool because you died and you have to restart, but like the animation for it is gnarly. Yeah, it's this part, right? Where he's like swinging the whole thing through. Yeah. What? Did he just Giga Chat parry that? That's wild. That's actually wild that he just parried that and ran past. Goat. Alright. Out of RP. Wow, he made the RPD section like literally so fast. I guess half of the RPD section is a cutscene anyway. Alright, time for the Sag cutscene. Oh! Wait, did he? Did he? Yeah, sad cutscene happens. Did he skip? No, he didn't pick up the. He didn't even pick up the pump shotgun or the police shotgun. He really just wants this old shotgun. Also, he's not getting this sharp enough. Actually, with the upgrades, this sniper does rechamber pretty fast. And if the damage is that much higher, I kind of wish I stayed with the sniper rather than the M14 looking one. Oh. Did he try to parry the car? I just realized he tried to parry the car right there. Is that possible? He did not hit that parry at all. That's okay. Maybe if he sharpened his axe. Idiot. Oh my god, wait, I didn't even see this during my fight. I one-shot this fight. I don't know what I did right, but he literally didn't hit me with like, he hit me with like one attack and then he was dead. Like, it's actually taking him way longer to beat this than it took me. I was already done by this point. But then again, I also had spent 6 more hours up until this point than he did, so I had way more upgrades. There we go. And that's GG. Alright. He's a little low on ammo, actually. I'm wondering where he's gonna get ammo for the final boss. There's also a few other things I think he has to kill. Like they're non-optional, but maybe I'm tripping. I'm probably tripping. He knows what he's doing. He's done this before. Okay, back to the spooky, scary underground. Come straight from the underground. Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, the big plant. How is he gonna kill big plant? That's a required boss fight. Also, did y'all notice? Dude, I love thinking about games like this from like the game design point of view. Did y'all notice that the plant boss fight basically teaches you how to do the final boss fight? They're very similar. I'll point it out whenever we get there, but not that it's a hard mechanic or anything. But it's just more so that they really idiot-proof these games to make sure everyone knows how to do everything. Time for the fast way down. Or what's the one-liner he says? Go. Yeah, it's crazy that in the lore that you read when you're actually in the lab, that plant thing was a bioweapon that was sold to like some government, something like that. I think it cost like 100 million, I want to say. Like the big daddy one, the one that you fight at the very end, was sold for like $100 million, and during transport, it like broke out, and that's why it exists here. It was being transported out of the facility, and it broke out. And the thing was like, make sure you have proper security for your bioweapons. I wonder if you guys like specifically the mold enemies better or the more bioweapony weapons better. I think I like the day-to-day bioweapon like enemies better, but the mold bosses were pretty sick, I think. I mean, there's more lore implications than that, but high level. Yeah, I do think it's really funny that bro in the... Did he just parry those? He's literally just parrying them and walking through. Goat behavior as per the usual. If only he had sharpened all that time ago, you know? What was I gonna say? Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, anyway, like, obviously you kind of learn from the smaller enemies too. Whenever their mouths open, that's when you can hit them, but it's not as obvious in the boss fight that that's how it works. In the final boss, that is. Isn't the big main head supposed to have spawned in already, or no? There it is. Yeah, I know it's incredibly obvious how you're supposed to kill these things when the mouth opens, but I don't know, man. I still think about there was like this quote from the developer that like he was watching someone like playtest the game, and the guy was so bad at just reading even the most simple of things. He was like, okay, we're gonna have to really idiot-proof our game and make it so everyone can enjoy it. So there are a lot of systems like this. I saw a clip of this one streamer on this game, just to even more about the point. On this exact game, it said hold L1 and then hold R2, press L2 to shoot whenever the girl boss fight ends. It literally tells you that. It's like, oh, you're supposed to actually shoot her one more time in order to finish the boss fight, and everyone normal is just like, okay, yeah, boom, and then it dies. And he was sitting there like, shoot what? What am I supposed to shoot? What this game? What are you supposed to do? Oh my god. It's just like, how are you that lost? Shoot what? How about the boss, idiot? Yeah, the lighting of this section is so crazy. That one room is brighter than my entire future. I swear. I always think those things are spiders. The little creepy crawly guys. We go for any ammo here. How is he gonna kill this boss, bro? What, the ammo from Werst, from Winston Werst. Go. The delayed deaths. Wait, they finished their little sweep out formation, and as soon as their AI took over, they all died. That was so funny. Oh my god. had this problem too. I could only kill 3 of them across the way, and then the 4th one just effed me up while I was on the balcony. God, he's almost done with this whole game. Literally almost done with this whole game. This is wild. Okay, let's see how he takes out the riot shield guy as well. Well, we finally figured out where those grenades were being saved for. He has kind of low health. He's not healing. I didn't see in his inventory how much heals he actually had. Dude, I think this section would make such a cool custom zombies map. I would love to play COD zombies in this facility, specifically this area. I love this kind of like Westworld vibe they have going on. Oh yeah, it's time. Time for Timu, what's his name? Oh, he did have heals. Wait, what was that weird flash? What was that weird flash that just happened? Did he like skip an animation or something? And that's the boss fight, right? I believe that's it. Nice. Plus 4,000 credits too. Sheesh. Again, is he gonna pick up any of this ammo? That injector. That's good. I wonder if you can beat the no healing challenge on this game if you just simply like you die. do you have to beat it without dying at all? Or maybe that's another achievement, to beat it without dying and without healing. Time for literally the final in stretch. There is not much longer now, and I have a feeling he's gonna fly. I mean, literally just looking at the time, he's going to fly through this. The boss fight is my biggest question mark. I really want to know. There's some sort of secret. Imagine he does the bad ending and Leon dies. He's like, well, that's a world record. That's not what's gonna happen, right? No! Is that actually what's gonna happen? There's no way, right? There's simply no shot. No. I think the canon ending should be required for the world record. I know that speedrun.com. Oh, really just gonna alert it. I was like, how is he gonna get past this? Just running. It's always just running. Go blast him in the knee. God, it just goes to show, just because they look scarier doesn't mean they're actually any harder to dodge. Nice shots there. Yeah, the speedrun category is being set. Like, obviously, they have like a period as the game comes out for people to basically set the rules, say what's allowed, what isn't allowed, see if there are different categories with different rules. Like, obviously, there's gonna be a category for like insanity normal mode. There's gonna be a category for like infinite ammo, stuff like that. But those leaderboards get figured out over the course of like, I think 2 or 3 weeks after the game comes out. So we'll see what the official categories end up being. Okay, here we go. Skip the cutscene. Leon.
Leon.
Leon. Leon. I forgot you don't switch back to Leon during this part. Yeah, the infinite ammo RPG is will be a category, and I'm sure that one will be. Well, actually, I say that it's not that much faster because I was literally looking, and it's already only optimized down to like I think 148, which is again like not even 20 minutes faster than this, and that's shooting infinite ammo with an RPG, one-shotting everything. It's kind of wild. Okay, first orb. Wait, that like wasn't even effective against it. I know that the bottle of acid is supposed to be used for the liquors, but that just didn't even do anything to the zombie. It like made it available to melee, and that was it. The thing is still after her, man. To be fair, after a certain point, I was like barely any ammo, no acid, and I kind of ran this the exact same way as he's running this, where I just ran from everything. Oh no. Code Noah. Oh no. Yeah, I'm kind of convinced that the only way to do this is running. I refuse to believe there's enough craftables to actually beat this entire thing normally, or like without getting caught at all. I'd love to see it, but oh, there's a lot though. Yes, I'm here. I'm watching. Beautiful route here, not gonna lie. Even if it took her like 6 seconds to get up. Absolutely beautiful route. Here they come. Yep. Yeah, we're literally, I think we're just one more tiny little Leon section, and then that's it, right? And then it's the boss fight. Surely. Umbrella. Time to skip the entire lore dump. I kind of wish in order to get the good ending, you actually had to like know the answer based off the recordings rather than it just typing it in for you. But that would be idiot proof, so not possible. But I actually think it would have been better overall if you actually had to physically type in. I guess maybe with other languages it gets a little tricky. Maybe not. Oh no, if it gives you a keyboard that you type in yourself, like you literally just use your mouse or D-pad to select the buttons on screen rather than actually typing. I was thinking of PC, but of course that's how it would work. No, they should have definitely done that. I think that would have been way cooler. Give all the people Googling, what's the password? And everyone else being like, did you not listen to the recordings? This must be the room. I immediately, upon entering this room, just started blasting, by the way. God, these things are so nasty. There's so many too. How is he gonna get past all of these? Oh. By walking? Call of Duty 4 world record speedrun right here, straight up. Ooh, there was an herb right there, you can pick it up. He may have just been mauled by one of them, but he's not going out like that. Got some big gun ammo. 2 bullets with it. Come on. You're ready for a boss fight, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Wait, do they literally not activate until you throw the explodable barrel? Oh no, they just activated. Just throw a couple nades are gonna come in handy. Oh my god. Ew, the way that one like went backwards overhead was crazy. Nice, cleared them all out. God, that grenade did some damage right there. I guess he knows what's in that crate and he doesn't need it. Very nice. Clear them all out with ease. I think the hardest part now is going to be him coughing to death as he's running for this thing. Go, Leon. It's going to be okay. Oh, why can't we skip this section? Why can't we skip this section? Why we gotta watch our boy go down like this? Why we gotta watch our boy go down? No. Leon. The world record is right there. Just run for it. Yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing me react to some more of these, I'm sure this time is gonna be like, I want everyone to let me know what time they think, including boss fight, the standard like run gets down to. Obviously right now it's 2 hours and 7 minutes, and I think this is with doing the bad ending. I think this run with the good ending final boss fight will go down to 1 hour and 40 minutes within the next 2 weeks. And then there's gonna be some crazy thing discovered that happens in like a month or 2 months that brings it down another like 20 minutes or so. There's gonna be some new tech, a new skip that skips an entire section. Like if you can skip the orphanage section, cinema. There's gonna be some ish the developers left in the game, like a developer backdoor or something like that. Surely. Chill's just thinking about it. All right, is this it? Is this it? I forget if there's any more gameplay sections or if it's just... It's literally, that's it.
私は間違っていた。今は悔やんでも悔やみきれない。
エルプスを破壊する。約束してくれ。終わらせるんだ。
Once he does the final button press, that's it. Destroy. So that's it. That's time right there. That's world record. Confirm, or after this confirm goes through. Boom, that's world record. That's it. And then there it is. Game mode, casual, total play time, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Insane. My first playthrough was what? 8 hours plus? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you have enjoyed this, please leave a like. Again, big shout out. Go down to his channel. I'm literally gonna leave it down here in the description. ... Huge shout out. Subscribe, like his video. This dish already popped off 150k views, but he deserves more. So absolutely insane. Go subscribe to him. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.